position here at Gillette Stadium. Sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots. Ready to get this one going. And we're off from Foxborough. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's 3rd overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
It really took no time at all for May to prove, well, he's a franchise quarterback and worthy of that top 5 pick. Got his first start in early October, and all he did was throw for over 2,200 yards and 15 touchdowns. And don't forget about those 400 yards on the ground. He's an athlete, too.
He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Gain 15 there, and that's a New England first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Going play action, May. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boys, I love that.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It can be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Here's May, third and goal. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Corey Gallis connects. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's Tremon Smith with the return. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. And here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
Not a lot of quarterbacks, Kate, who are in postseason wins each of their first 2 seasons. And that's exactly what CJ has done. He has become the face of the franchise down there in Houston. And now a little more help around him, and hopefully a better offensive line to protect him this year.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And the Texans first down.
On play action, here's Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. Now this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
All right. 18. What's up?
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to work it to the 20. Milton Williams making the stop. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots 20-yard line.
Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's another Texans first.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score.
Here we go. Hey.
Here's a handoff to Marks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's got it on the bootleg. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans finish off their opening drive. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he missed it, so a point left unclaimed, and this stays a field goal game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
May change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Now May on 3rd and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well, we call that protection lookout. Like the O-line yelling back at the quarterback, look out! Because they have no answer right now with back-to-back sacks by the defense. They've got this crew offensively guessing.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Texans and C.J. Stroud all set to go for their next drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's across midfield into Patriot territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Patriots offense all set to go. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. May on 1st and 10. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. To the air on 1st down, May. Hits him on the end route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here goes.
Henderson here from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. And off headed left, Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 25-yard line.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here goes.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down.
Is on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen.
Our apologies to the halftime performers and anyone hoping for a quick snack break. Nope, not this time. We're pushing right through and getting the 3rd quarter started. On the return, it's Jalen Knoll. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now here's the Houston offense. They've got it first to begin the 3rd. New set of downs for him from the 31.
All right.
They'll start this drive with Marks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Texans 13, Patriots 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They're facing a 13-6 deficit as they take over. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
May now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding out. They're able to drop him. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 15.
On the gun, it's May. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Gets him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Patriots 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Henderson on 1st and 10. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. After that little 8-yard scoop, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
5-yard gain.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
1st and 10 at the 37.
We've set it down from the 37. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Encroachment, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Here's made in the air. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Throwing is May. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Ooh, but I think the Patriot got on top of that one, so they're going to maintain possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Working now from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
It leads to 2nd and
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. To the air, Stroud. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
it's now 2nd and 10.
Oh, right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Oh, right.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time he could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Oh, right.
It's marks on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Oh,
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to...
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, there he goes. It's a fake. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. It's Henderson on the give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we're through 3 here. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Made a throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Stroud. He's got it near the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Looking inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd.
Throwing is Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. It's a fake pitch into the tight end. And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Patriots take over.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They give now to Henderson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll motion the slot man right. Going play action, May. As the open man downfield. A lot of mess on the move here. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots putting up points in a game decided. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Houston's offense back out now and ready to go. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's grabbed inside the 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. 38 yards on the play.
Up the middle, it's Marks. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, Marks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Texans, well, they can probably just run away and hide. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Or
Now a give, it's Marks headed right. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. That hit affected that throw. It sails out of bounds, incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
The New England offense running out now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First down, May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
May. Oh, finds his running back, Henderson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Desperation time here on 4th. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch, and they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, partner, we spoke earlier about how much of a factor this home crowd was going to be, but even with the added boost from the friendly confines, couldn't will them to the victory.
Yeah, sometimes it just isn't your game. You're never going to win them all, even at home. But what's important now is learning from this defeat, hitting the film room, hitting the weights, making sure this doesn't happen again. Don't let this loss beat you twice.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL.